Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking for the run. He's through here. And here's Messi. Messi.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game.
Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Hunes really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. This looks promising. Hangs in a cross. And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Hernes. Distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm and a header! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Rivaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Lahm. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Thuram. And it's Nedved. Desai. That's a little off target. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour played now. He's a sharp little ball here. Varane deals with that comfortably. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nunes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. It's Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Ernest. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway.
2 minutes has been indicated.
This is a promising build-up. Desai makes the interception. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, again there's no way through. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half. Mbappe! And a chance! And yes, it's there! It is an explosive start to the second half.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Van Basten. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vieira. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Cleared without hesitation. That's good defending. Defending in numbers.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Real chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Number 15.
And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles.
Eto! And again! It's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Van Basten. And it's Rice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. And here's Eto. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's got his cross in. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good fly! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Good ball, good take. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now the cross. Brilliantly cut out. That's going wide left. Vieira. Hazard, and he's had it nicked away. Chance here to counter. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rice. It's a good spell of possession, this. Chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that's a throw-in. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Vieira. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten is flagged offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hazard. Rafael Varane. Pele. Aims beyond the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
5 minutes added time.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. 5 minutes to add. That's a nicely shaped ball. Marcelo. Pele. Messi. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's all alone. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Oh, it really is a finish! That's that, the end. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief control. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Bronckhorst promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Desai. He's had it taken off him. Van Basten gets into a good position. Van Basten. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that looks a decent ball. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Lam. Ibrahimovic. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram. And he's quick to return it. He's being urged to shoot. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hoeneß. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hoeneß. Hoeneß! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he skips past his man. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Van Bronckhorst. Cruyff has created one goal already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic. It's a good spell of possession, this. Lovely, now then. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Arsenal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the runner's been... He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Seedorf looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Desai calmly anticipates.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Yeah. No way through. Ernest. And he's in and he shoots! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ernest. And it's Seedorf. Here's Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. And he... Great chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top drop. And that is all they have time for.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Down to business again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's neat. Great, it's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Rafael Varane. And Van Bronckhorst. And it's Cruyff. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lahm. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Van Bronckhorst cuts out the pass. Seedorf charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rafael Varane. Ferdinand. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Van Bronckhorst. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. That's Nedved. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Rafael Varane. Driving forward. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Bronckhorst, some really good ball movement. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Number 15.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 18. Eto'o. Number 22.
Good read, needed to be.
Ronaldo.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Price. Number 10.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira shows great strength. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he cuts out the supply.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
Decent chance! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Van Basten! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Thuram. Marcelo has given away a free kick.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
2 minutes to be added on. And this is Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rafael Varane. Can he get it through? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And it's Lam. That is lovely. And this is Ronaldo. Mbappe! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Spread out to the left. It's a good spell of possession, this. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is and he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, delightful ball. Cleared without hesitation. Now that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Messi. Oh, that's nice. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hoisted in. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. It's a good... And a header! Wow, that's a fine save.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Desai. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And Seedorf! Ernest is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And this is Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Raphael. Could be danger here, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nedved. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a super given. Roberto Carlos! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their second corner now. Ernest goes short. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ernest. And this is Van Basten. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time.
So that was the
They
first
trail
half.
1-0.
We believe the boys
Well,
can
obviously
turn it
things
around.
are not good, Peter.
Of course
It
they
seems
will.
the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hoeneß, he's had a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos, in towards the backs, he's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. Short changes him with that pass. Vieira. It's Ferdinand. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. He slings it in. And he can clear it away.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Vieira. Lahm. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal
8,
have their third corner.
Mbappe. Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9, Hoeneß. Number
Ronaldinho
14,
with the short one.
Seedorf. Number 15, Roberto Carlos.
So their
Coming on
fourth
the
corner
field,
of the game.
Number 18, Eto'o. Number 26, Gullit. Number
They've played it
13,
short.
Ronaldinho.
It's
Number
going
41,
across. Towering header! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Kicked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, driving forward. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And threat! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Marcelo. Oh, that's fabulous. Rice. Now it's Eto'o. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Good ball. He's in one-on-one. Mbappe! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Ronaldinho. And he's decided to... Oh, it rattles the bar!
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Big chance! Oh, what has happened here?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pele. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And it's Lam. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Added minute
Can
has
they
been
get him
indicated.
away? Lam. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Tries to pass it through. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Pinches it off him. Nedved. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Eto'o. Well, there's the clearance. And that will be the final act. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hoeneß really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Chance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Hoeneß just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And this is Nedved. Nedved. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Nedved. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal have a free kick. Opts for safety. Nedved. And he's picked out the run. Desai, very much a man of this moment. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafael Varane. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now Hoeneß, played back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Desai. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Van Basten going about things with real menace. Cruyff. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shot at goal! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cruyff. No, that was never going to make it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been cut out. Well played. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Mbappe stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shot could shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Desai. Thuram. Rafael Varane. And it's Messi. That's Thuram. Ferdinand did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Desai. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lam. Looks to the other side. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Oh, they could break here. Ferdinand makes the interception. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Another chance from a corner. Seedorf getting this one clear. Thinks about the shot. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some really good ball move. It's Van Basten! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Mbappe! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Ibrahimovic.
Well, the two coaches
Number
are
8,
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 9.
So that's two now without reply.
Number 15.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Coming on
That's
the field,
great defensive work. It
number
doesn't take too
26.
much. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Van
Number 18.
Basten! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. they were never going to get away with it.
He's in, must be! Mbappe! And that's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Goes for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's really well cleared. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's been slipped through. Desai cuts out the pass. Vieira. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Shoots! And no mistake! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Gullit. Nedved. Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lahm. Foot in. Driving on and making good progress. Ronaldinho. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thuram. And it's Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Rafael Varane. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Ferdinand. Gullit. Cruyff. Might be done. Gullit! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Hazard with the short one. And here's Hazard. And the shot! No, not quite. Not the best distribution from the keeper. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pele can see things others simply cannot. It's played through for him. Mbappe finds himself offside. Ferdinand. Here's Vieira. This is a promising build-up. And it's Ronaldinho. Hoisted in. Oh, good effort! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. Ronaldinho. Hazard. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pinches it off him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hazard. And it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
He read...
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So we're up and running.
Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it...
And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Thuram. Van Bronckhorst.
Now Cruyff.
Nedved. Van Bronckhorst. Nedved.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Oh, that's a key interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Lahm, he leaps for it! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Lahm.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Great ball, and he's in here! Decent chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short.
And here's...
Mbappe!
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. And he's lost his man here. It's Van Basten! Goal! Arsenal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Stood up well to him there. Some really good ball movement.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Spread neatly. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Roberto Carlos.
Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Desai, very much a man of this moment. Nedved, not the most accurate pass. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. He's on it, can he get away?
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Ibrahimovic shoulders the responsibility.
A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernes.
Honest! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That is good alertness. Hernes is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nedved. Oh, it's Van Basten. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Seedorf. Nedved. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to...
Goes for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
There will be 3
Oh,
minutes
well
added
played,
time.
well played. Desai spots it and intercepts. No way through. Now, can they get him away? And in bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cruyff. Seedorf gets a foot in and wins the ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this,
That was the first
and it's
half.
1-1 at half-time.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
So we're into the second 45.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Vieira. Lam play. Terrific effort! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the pass is intercepted. Hernus. That has not gone well. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number
That
9.
dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Number 15.
He's in plenty of space here.
Carlos.
He's found a way through.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Bullet. Number 20. Ronaldinho. Number 41.
It's a good
Right.
30, 35
Number
yards
10,
out, this.
Marcelo.
So he's
Substitution
plotting
in
something
progress.
before playing it in. And here's Ronaldinho.
Marcelo gets into a good position.
And here's Ronaldinho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So, another set play.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Picked out brilliantly. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a throw. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Marcelo, he's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That ball looks a good one. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And a again. Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries to pass it through. Now can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! He lifts the roof!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Lam. Moran deals with that comfortably. And the shot! Vieira. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Eto'o on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Today. Thank you very much for your support.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.